Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Kaká picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. No way through, so back it comes. Messi. Messi! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nedved crosses. That's a decent clearance. Shifted upfield. And it's Azar. Now, can they get him away? Out of play for a goal kick. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Xavi. Vieira. Hullet. Hullet running with the ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Plays a sharp little ball here. In towards the back stick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van der Sar. Van der Sar sends that a long way. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. That has ended up in no man's land. Out for a throw. And it's Xavi. Pirlo. Kaká. Is there any great chance? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nedved goes long and he cuts out the supply. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's tidy. Messi, good purposeful running this. Can he finish? And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Messi. He's found a way through. Messi supplying the width on this right-hand side. He's found some space. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quality ball. Van Bronckhorst. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nedved. And it's Hullet. Not where it came from.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Van Bronckhorst. Xavi. Oh, good spread. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kaka. And the through ball. And this is Pirlo. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's taking no chances. He's having a pop! Superb from Van Bronckhorst! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. He's picked his way through. Keeper's got his work done.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Xavi. Messi. Now it's Kaka. Great vision. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Nicely spread. Hazard. Lahm has the space to scheme. Oh, good climb! He's got a goal! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. And we get things going again. He won't be happy with that one. That'll be a throw-in. Aims beyond the defence. And he's whipped it across. A header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, important interception. Van Bronckhorst is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Messi could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
It's Shelley! Oh, he's been caught napping. Nedved. To Lahm. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Beckenbauer. And it's been given away. He has found the way through. Showing good feet. Hazard! Hazard! The man's a genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And that really is so impressive. All of a sudden we have a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Hazard. And now the breakaway. He's found a way through, and Messi! It's a goal! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive.
Terrific effort! And he's stuck it away! Right back in the game! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Costa Rica now just needing one.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Pirlo. Kaká is onto this. Piqué makes the interception. And he's had it nicked away. Pirlo.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. And he skips past his man. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard. Looks to the other side. Now it's Nedved.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job. And
Rummenigge! Off the post! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That is so good, such sharps. It's Hazard! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 3, Piqué. El dorsal 23, el dorsal 17.
Pirlo plays it short.
El dorsal 18.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game.
El dorsal 15, cambio de jugadores.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pirlo, Ibrahimovic. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Corner it is. Desperate defending required here. Pirlo goes short. The ball goes in. Nice interception, well timed. Driving on and making good progress. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Kaká. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that is well cleared. Ibrahimovic scooting forward. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Messi producing yet another big performance, just as the fans have come to expect. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2000. Inzaghi! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. And that is a little undercooked. Messi. And Messi!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, good Cruyff! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Xavi. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. Space for him to turn and look. And he's certainly onside here. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dani Olmo. Panucci. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, he goes for a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Urawa Reds are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Xavi going forward. Dani Olmo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Xavi. Xavi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pirlo.
Urawa Reds really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Where it came from. Vieira. And it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Gerrard. Dixon. No way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Gerrard. Cruyff carries the ball down the right. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kaká does really well to win the ball there. Dixon. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That looks a cracking ball. Inzaghi is onto this. Check claims comfortably. Kaká. That's a little off target. And here's Batistuta. Cruyff. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
Added time.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now he's got space here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And for the first half, that is that. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Dixon. Oh, they can break here. Dixon. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Kaka. Check. It's Van Dijk. And it's Pirlo. That's headed upfield. Silvestre. Howson. Kaka. Kaka on a strong run here. No way through there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Xavi. Mbappe!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's Xavi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Howson. Great vision. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that's well spotted. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, this looks sharp. Howson. Cruyff. Oh, it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff. He's through on goal here. Vieira. Kaka. Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication.
Mbappe! And no mistake. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 21.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game in our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
He's beaten the last man. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Urawa Reds really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mbappe! Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's hit the upright. Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Vieira at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kaka. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Just 5 minutes left. That's an imaginative pass.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Howson.
4 added minutes has been
Now there's a
indicated.
fine ball. Oh, tries a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona have surely... All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. An exchange of stares, and here we go. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that's it. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe
And now,
voted
to
man
all
of the
members
match,
crowd,
and deservedly
I'd like to
so.
ask you to join me in wishing